Quite excited about this. This is the maglev line to the airport. Never been. Oops. Sorry. Never been on a maglev line before. Seems to be, well, I suppose you'd expect it to be overhead, wouldn't you? This is the maglev train. Never been on one before. Looks like there's one just coming into the station. Ooh, funny looking train, isn't it? My goodness me. Wow, I've never seen one like that before. Kilometers an hour, 65, 70. $173. 207. 270. 300. The airport now. My first time at Shanghai airport. As always with modern airports, a long walk. I would have thought they could have designed it in a different way so that the walks are shorter. Maybe I'm wrong. It's quite big, this airport, but then international airports are, I don't think it's significantly bigger. I'm not very busy at the moment. Maybe it's busy at other times. My new room in Singapore, a luxury hotel called Canning Fort, which used to be a fort. It was the headquarters of the British military, and they've converted it into a hotel. And I have to say, for style, I give them 10 out of 10, but a lower score for practicality. it's so difficult to find out how to use things, to lower the blinds, to manage the air conditioning, and particularly to turn the lights on and off. Lovely bathroom here, which is sort of almost out in the open. It's not out in the open, obviously, and separated from the main room by glass panels. Lovely bath, lovely shower. The other thing I'm not terribly happy about is I don't think much to the staff. Unmotivated. I would say it's a case of employee convenience comes before customer comfort, and I shall certainly leave a review when I leave. But as far as the hotel's concerned, look at this, for example. This is the control, and these are the blinds coming down. And these blinds, this is the control. But you know, if you have a short stay here and you have to find out how the hell everything works, it's a bit irksome. And I can't say that they were very helpful when I arrived. They didn't even tell me that I needed a password for the internet, and frankly it's not clear from the website. Yeah, you log on to you get onto the website, and it seems to be it says complimentary. It doesn't say anything about entering password. And having just come back from China, where you had similar things, but it was quite clear you needed the room or you needed your name. So I tried those and it didn't work. And then I spoke to reception. The guy at reception says, well, I mean, his behaviour was, bloody stupid customer, why didn't you enter the password? So I told him, well, I didn't know what I was supposed to do and nobody told me. And at check-in last night, actually trying to find an employee to check in and then get a beer before I went to bed. Are we closing? Staff-wise, 1 out of 10, quite honestly. But lovely room, you know. I mean, when you get used to the negative things, really, very nice. Yes, lovely hotel. And I would have liked to have been one of the military that were working here 100 years ago. Looks like a wooden ceiling. Because there is a lot of wood here, it makes sense to use it as a building material. See, nicer staircases. I mean, it's imposing, yes, but the marble staircase in the hotel in Beijing was nicer. Morning. Maybe I'll get myself a gin sling this evening. They seem to have all the components, although do I trust the staff to actually do a good cocktail? Not quite sure. Going into breakfast now. Lots of water, lots of greenery. Should I sit outside? Looks very innocuous, but I'm sure it's quite hot out there. Sorry, can I get a fried egg or something?
Just give me a moment. So you take a seat, I'll take order.
Lovely, thank you, yes. Outside of the hotel. It's very green. It's a lovely little hillock in the centre of Singapore. And this is where the English military had their headquarters, and now it's been turned into a hotel. On the top there's a thing called Battle Box, which is a very, very good museum. I've been to it before. Very good museum explaining what happened in the Second World War, the surrender of the British and then the surrender of the Japanese, with interesting photos about the same English guy and the same Japanese guy. And in the first picture, the English guy was surrendering to the Japanese guy, and in the second picture it was the other way around, and the Japanese guy was ultimately executed for war crimes. Prisoners of war, and possibly more importantly, locals were treated very badly by the Japanese, leading to the deaths of many, many thousands, primarily locals, secondly British, thirdly Anzacs and other allies, other Europeans. Terrible, terrible time. And he probably wasn't the only one, but there was retribution afterwards for the crimes committed, war crimes and atrocities. Hotel Fort Canning. And this is why I took a taxi last night, because I didn't want to have to walk up from down there. It's not far, but when you're tired at the end of the day and you're carrying or pulling your bags, it's not that pleasant. Nice thing is, lots of trees, lots of shade here. It's 30 degrees, it's extremely humid. It's tough going walking, so we're very glad about the trees. See how they separate the traffic and the people. I'm following the neighbourhood walk for Chinatown, and I'm coming up now to the Yingfu Fui Kung temple, and it's extremely complicated following this Lonely Planet's map. Sorry, no, this is the Wak Hai Cheng Bio temple. I don't know whether I can see inside. Try and go inside. Place for lunch. It actually looks as if I'm on the right position according to the map. I'm astonished. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh my goodness me. Look at those figurines on the roof. Crikey. Gorgeous. This looks like marble inlay, I'm not sure. Seems strange to see the temple here surrounded by these big modern blocks. Look at that. That's rather good, isn't it? It's got a garden up on the 15th floor. Congratulations, Singapore, on your lovely modern design, unlike our modern design. Got a garden on the 10th as well. Capita Spring. Different houses. This must be a nightlife area. I can see lots of tables and chairs, and they're empty, and beer adverts. That's a rather good model, isn't it? This is the Nagore Durga Shrine, a mosque built between 1828 and 1830 by Chulia Muslims from South India. I can go in, it didn't seem to have too much interesting inside, and I would have had to take my shoes off, and I'm afraid I'd have a problem putting my shoes back on again if I did, so give that a miss. Very nice. So that was the Muslim shrine. So here's another one that I can't go in for two reasons. They're cleaning the inner shrine at the moment, so nobody can go in. The same thing is, you need to wear trousers. Can't wear trousers in this heat. No video photography, I'm going to have to turn it off. The Abu sucks. The Abu sucks. And here is the Al Abrar Mosque on the same street, built in the, this is really old for Singapore, 1820s. Not sure whether I'm going, I'm not sure whether I want to go in because it would mean taking my shoes off. Now let me translate that for you. Masjid, that means mosque. Al-Abrar, something to do with gates. Abrar, no crossing. The crossing mosque. That's the limit of my Arabic. Masjid Al-Abrar. So I think this is the Siang Cho Kiong Temple. So I'm up on An Siang Hill Park. It's a little tiny park with a hill which is significant because it's the biggest hill in Chinatown. It was originally one of three hills, two of them were knocked down. This is the only one that remains. It doesn't really help you though, it's not that really very high, it doesn't give that much of a view. Still, it's a tourist spot you have to visit. With all those ACs, and honestly you need it. So this is a bit higher, but you still can't see very much. Nice townhouses in this street. This is the An Siang Road. I don't think there's a lady called Anne. Anglo-Chinese School. 1886. Hope is the Buddha tooth relic temple. Everything else has been wrong, maybe this is wrong as well, but let's see. This is pretty popular.
شما بچه زیادی دارم.
Don't see the tooth there. 20 kilograms of gold and no barbed wire around it. So this is the rooftop garden. A huge prayer wheel inside a 10,000 Buddha pavilion. There's the prayer wheel, and there are the 10,000 Buddhas. I'd like to meet him on a dark night. So I've just been on my tour of Farinapan House, and I'm going to a local food centre where you more or less get a mixture of everything. Well, it's fantastic. Difficulty is going to be choosing. This is my lunch, a sort of laksa. Well, I don't know what laksa is, but it's like a laksa. This is Singapore public housing. Quite nice actually, isn't it? Although I suspect the flats are extremely small. And in the middle you've got this sort of informal shopping centre and food centre with a choice of about 20 different cafes, restaurants, whatever you'd call them. I think they have very good social policies in Singapore, housing everybody. That's ingenious. Look at their lovely public housing. Gardens up in the sky. What's that, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 stories? You can put a lot of people in there, can't you? But looking at it from the outside, I mean, it looks like very good housing.